Hi there, it's Elvire helping you connect the mind and the body, the dots that are there. Tack, 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 tack. Years ago, I have really no idea, but very many years ago, probably in the early 1900s or something, or the 20th century, psychologists, psychiatry, science, whatever, they have done research into how people living in a community become like each other. They sort of adapt to each other. They become the same. Even when you look at young students in dormitories, their their biorhythm seems to be the same, similar. And it's so interesting that when you go back to your early childhood, or now you can observe yourself, and perhaps people say to you, God, you look so much like your mother, etc., etc. Yeah, that's a very smart one, because when you are a child, you have a couple of demands, a couple of needs. You want to grow, you want to survive, you want to be fed, you want to have a roof over your head, you want to have clothes on your body. So what you do is you mimic your surroundings to be loved, to be liked, to be nurtured, and you become like them. And that continues on, that habit, that mode of living continues on when you are in a community of like-minded people, like students in a dormitory, or if you join a club of something like a golf club, a tennis club, whatever, you tend to become like the people who are a member there as well. Now, you either like that or you don't. You don't like it when you become aware of yourself, that you come like, I don't really like the behavior, the discussions, or whatever I am doing now. It's similar to what I'm hearing here and there, but I still like to play the golf or play the tennis or the swim club or whatever. So, what do you do then? Because you don't want to quit that club, or you don't want to really, get out of that group of people totally. Here's the thing that I learned way long ago, and I got it from Bob Proctor, and he said, you know what? You just don't frequent too often. You don't mingle too often with these people. And if you have to, you don't stay that long. Now, I understand that it's not always easy when you do a sport together. And perhaps your challenge of not liking yourself in that environment is not that big. Perhaps with a couple of small tweaks, you can improve how you like yourself and see if there's any challenge with your surroundings regarding that. And if it's not, then perfect. And if it is, well, maybe altogether it's time to move on. I know that's not even that simple, but you are here on the planet as a unique person. You are here for yourself to have your life experiences, and only you can change that. If you don't like it, you move on to somewhere else. People have moved countries, they have moved cities, they have moved continents, to start somewhere else over anew in a totally different environment that they perhaps like so much better. Here's the thing that I want to tell you. You are a unique person. You don't have to mimic anybody to be liked. People either like you or don't like you. Of course, you have to like yourself for as the beginning. That's what starts everything, because you are a broadcasting station, and whatever you send out, the law of attraction brings it back to you. So start liking yourself. And I've talked about that before. How do you start liking yourself? Observing your behavior. Observing your behavior, observing your words. What are you saying to yourself? Are you beating yourself up over that? Just change your words, and that changes who you are, that changes your personality, and your personality is your personal reality, and it comes back to you all the time. So the people around you are sort of like a sounding board. You can see how the response is, and you can also actually ask them, be very honest, just you did something and you didn't like it about yourself, and just say like, I'm so sorry I did that. I hope I didn't offend you. And then just be honest about it. Ask them to be very honest about it. And if your behavior is something that only bothers you or if it bothers the other ones as well. But it's interesting that the people you hang around with, you become like them wherever you are. That's something we humans do. And it probably is because we want to have a good relationship. So we sort of tend to mimic each other. Question you have to ask, do you like what you're doing? And if you don't, make some changes. It's not an easy subject, but something to ponder upon. Thank you for listening in. If you have any questions, any comments, leave it below. I so appreciate it, and I hope I can help you in any way possible. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. Bye.